Meditation, the filter of love. If you've ever used a photo editing app, you know that just applying a filter can change the whole image. The same landscape can look nostalgic, warm, cold, or vibrant, all with just a single touch. And it doesn't just change what you see, it also changes how you feel when you see it. Now imagine that this is exactly how the filters we use to view the world work. We don't have just one, we have many. And each one was learned from our mothers, fathers, teachers, and figures we love and respect. Out of love, we adopted their way of seeing and made it our own. Some of these filters have helped us survive. Others, however, have prevented us from seeing what we needed to see, especially because these filters were created not out of ill will, but out of fear, sometimes. They made us judge, reject, distrust, or fear too much. This meditation is an invitation to observe those filters, to gently clear them without judgment, to reclaim our clearest, freest, most authentic vision, and maybe create a new filter of love. Take your meditation posture comfortably and safely and trust this work in the hands of your own inner wisdom. Now make a gentle invitation to your unconscious mind. You don't have to think too much about it. Just allow a number from 1 to 5 to arise from deep within you. The first number that you see represents the filter that at this moment in your life is the most important to cleanse, even though all of them may apply to you and your life to some degree. Trust the number that comes without overthinking it. Keep it in mind, and when we reach that number, pay special attention to what happens inside of you. Your unconscious mind knows why it chose that filter, and you're ready to lovingly begin to shift it. So let's begin with filter number 1, the social filter. Ask your unconscious mind for an image, sensation, or memory that today represents your social filter. The first thing that comes to mind. Don't overthink it. And notice how it makes you feel. This is the first filter we began to form as we grew up. We learned it by observing our parents, caregivers, teachers, and those who guided us in childhood. It's the filter that determines what's acceptable to believe or not believe in order to fit in, to belong, or to survive. Here ideas are shaped such as what should or shouldn't make you happy? Who should you be wary of? What is expected of you to be seen as quote-unquote good? This filter also shaped your social personality. How much can you trust others? How much can you show up as your true self? And the belief of whether this world is a safe place or one you must protect yourself from. So this filter helped you adapt, but it may have also been limiting you. So ask your own inner wisdom to heal, cleanse, and update it with one that better supports your highest good. What happened to the image, sensation, or memory? How do you now feel? Let your inner wisdom continue adjusting it for your highest good comfortably. That's it, very good. Then we move on to filter 2, the logic filter. And once again, ask your unconscious mind for an image, sensation, or memory that represents your logic filter. Notice how it makes you feel. Even if you don't consider yourself especially rational, we all use logic to make decisions. This filter organizes what you perceive based on what seems logical, possible, or probable, according to your mind, your experience, and the society around you. This filter is shaped by what you learned about surviving, avoiding mistakes, or understanding the world. But it can also be limiting because it only considers what you already know, or have believed, or have lived. It makes you dismiss what doesn't fit into that logic, even if it could actually help you. Sometimes this filter overrides the others. It silences your emotions because they, quote-unquote, don't make sense. It keeps you from embracing new ideas, perhaps, if they don't align with what you have learned. It may make you judge or criticize what you don't understand or can't control. And paradoxically, it can make common sense lose all sense. Just observe it. Is it helping you today, or is it somehow holding you back? Now ask your inner wisdom to heal, cleanse, and update it with one that better supports your highest good. What happened to the symbol, sensation, or memory? How does your body feel now? Let your inner wisdom continue adjusting it for your highest good. We move on to the professionalism filter, filter number 3. Once again, ask your own unconscious for a symbol, an image, a sensation, or a memory that represents your professionalism filter. Notice how it makes you feel. From a young age, we learn that being foolish is dangerous. We are taught that making mistakes or not knowing can lead to rejection, humiliation, or even a threat to our survival. That's how this filter is born, the filter of being professional. This filter pushes us to always trying to do things right and to always know what to do to protect our image. It can make us hyper aware of how others perceive us. It can place being professional above being human or authentic. And while professionalism has its value, this filter can also turn into a mask that hides our vulnerability and keeps us from showing ourselves as a work in progress. It can place what we learned in our training on a pedestal beyond questioning, and it can block evolution even within our own profession. The paradox is that in the name of excellence, we sometimes limit learning, empathy, and change. So just observe it. Is it protecting you or limiting you today? Can you remain professional and human at the same time? Ask your own inner wisdom to heal, cleanse, and update it with one that better supports your highest good. How does that feel in your body? Let your inner wisdom continue adjusting it for your highest good. That's it. Very good. Let's address filter number 4, the gender filter. Ask your unconscious mind for a symbol, sensation, or memory that today represents your gender filter. Notice how it makes you feel. This filter is installed very early, based on the sex we were assigned at birth. It comes with a series of social mandates that tell us how we should think, feel, and act to be quote-unquote good men or good women. For many men, this filter limits emotional expression, especially tenderness, sadness, or vulnerability. For many women, it restricts anger, strength, or having their own voice. For trans, non-binary, and broader LGBTQ+ individuals, the gender filter has often been a painfully imposed barrier that denies their identity, limits their expression, and conditions their belonging, forcing them to fit roles and norms that do not reflect their truth. The gender filter also conditions us to feel comfortable around those who match what we are taught as normal, and feel confused, uncomfortable, or even threatened by those who do not. This filter can be as invisible as it is powerful. It shapes what you believe you can or cannot do, and sometimes it determines how much you allow yourself to truly be you. Ask your inner wisdom to heal, cleanse, and update this filter with one that better supports your highest good. What happened to the symbol, sensation, or memory? Let your inner wisdom continue adjusting it for your highest good. That's it. Very good. And the fifth and final filter is the transcendental filter. For the last time, ask your unconscious mind for a symbol, a sensation, or a memory that represents your transcendental or transpersonal filter. Notice how it makes you feel. This filter runs deep, and it is often invisible. For thousands of years, humanity projected onto the divine what it saw in itself: hierarchies, punishment, guilt, fear. That's how an image of a punishing, distant masculine god was born, one to be feared and obeyed. This filter affects our real connection with the sacred or with Mother Earth, our ability to offer compassion to others and to ourselves, as we're always endlessly chasing merit to feel worthy. And it also affects our awareness that well-being is collective, not just individual. For many women, this filter becomes even more complex, since God is male and it upholds patriarchal ideas. Even atheism, when it arises as a reaction to that punishing vision, can still operate as a filter, closing the door to other, more loving, real, and personal forms of spiritual or transcendental connection. But what if we let go of the idea of transcendence as punishment? What if we could believe that intermediaries are not needed to connect with the transcendent? What if we opened space for the divine as compassion, community, and connection? Ask your inner wisdom to heal, cleanse, and update it with a filter that better supports your highest good. What happened to the symbol, sensation, or memory? Let your inner wisdom continue adjusting it for your highest good. To conclude, bring your attention to your heart and imagine a sphere of soft pink light shining within it. By connecting with the love that lives there, you are creating a completely new filter on this planet. The filter of the compassionate human, the new human that is you. This new filter is neither inherited nor imposed. You are creating it yourself. Your connection to love as your new compass will give you the discernment you need for a more peaceful life, a more balanced presence, and the clarity to solve the big inner puzzles. This new loving filter in the world is you. Feel it expanding all throughout your body, enveloping you inside a sphere of pink light. Stay here for a moment, feeling that sensation stemming from your heart and covering you completely. How does that feel like? Ask your inner wisdom, ask yourselves to remember this filter and to apply it automatically when it is most needed. To close this practice, offer a wish that as a collective we may keep evolving our filters, replacing them with wiser, more compassionate ones. And at your own pace, begin to return to the room you're in, to full presence, feeling lighter and with a renewed sense of hope. Namaste. Thank you for meditating with Psicoterapia Mindful.